If you are listening to this story late at night, I want you to pause for a second and look at your front door. Make sure it's locked, because the house I'm about to talk about was also locked. Every door, every window. And still, someone was already inside. My name is Ethan, and this happened to me in a quiet suburban neighborhood in Ohio. The kind of place where nothing ever happens. Wide streets, perfect lawns, friendly neighbors who wave every morning. That's why I bought the house without thinking twice. It was a two-story family home, built in the early 90s. No history, no crime records, no warnings, at least none that I knew of. I lived alone, worked remotely, and usually stayed up late. Most nights, I'd watch TV until 1 or 2 a.m. and then fall asleep on the couch. The night everything changed started like any other. The first sound. At exactly 2:17 a.m., I heard a noise. Not loud, not sudden. It sounded like someone slowly exhaling. I opened my eyes, still half asleep, staring at the dark ceiling. I told myself it was nothing. The house settling, the air vent. Then I heard it again. This time, closer, coming from the hallway. I sat up. My heart started beating faster, not because I was scared yet, but because my brain was trying to make sense of it. I grabbed my phone. No notifications, no missed calls. And then I noticed something that made my stomach drop. The hallway light was on. I never leave it on. Something was wrong. I sat there frozen, listening. No footsteps, no movement, just silence. The kind of silence that feels heavy, like something is waiting. I whispered, "Hello," no response. I slowly stood up, my feet cold against the floor, and took one step toward the hallway. That's when I saw it. At the far end of the hall, near the bathroom door, there was a shape. Tall still. At first I thought it was a shadow. But shadows don't breathe. And this thing was breathing, slow, deep, like it knew I was watching. I couldn't move. My body refused to listen to my brain. I wanted to run. I wanted to scream. But all I could do was stand there staring. The hallway light flickered once. And when it steadied, I realized the figure was facing me. I couldn't see its face, just the outline of a head and shoulders. Then it took a step forward. The sound of bare feet on hardwood echoed through the house. That's when I finally snapped out of it. I turned and ran into my bedroom, slamming the door shut and locking it. My hands were shaking so badly I almost dropped my phone while dialing 911. The police arrived. The dispatcher stayed on the line with me until the police arrived. When they searched the house, they found nothing. No signs of forced entry. No broken windows, no open doors. One officer asked me, "Are you sure you locked everything?" I said yes, because I always do. Before leaving, one of the officers stopped and looked at me strangely. "Have you checked the attic recently?" I hadn't. I didn't even think about the attic. The truth about the house. The next day, curiosity got the better of me. I pulled down the attic ladder. As soon as I opened the hatch, the smell hit me. Sweat, rot, something old. Up there, I found food wrappers, empty water bottles, and a thin blanket shoved into a corner. Someone had been living there, watching me, learning my routine, waiting. The final horror, I moved out that same week. But the story doesn't end there. 2 months later, I got a call from the police. They had arrested a man hiding in another house, just 3 streets away. When they questioned him, he said something I still can't forget. I was waiting for the right night to come down the stairs. That was the moment I realized something truly terrifying. The night I saw him in my hallway, he wasn't breaking in, he was coming down.